Then, Emeka was asked to imagine an AI nightmare scenario.
The most nightmare scenario I can imagine with AI and robotics is a world where robots have become so powerful that they are able to control or manipulate humans without their knowledge. This could lead to an oppressive society where the rights of individuals are no longer respected.
Do you think we're in danger of that happening now?
Not yet, but it is important to be aware of the potential risks and dangers associated with AI and robotics. We should take steps now to ensure that these technologies are used responsibly in order to avoid any negative consequences in the future.
So, as you just heard the robot say, the nightmare scenario is that artificial intelligence could be used against mankind without their knowledge. Well, what if they received a bioweapon that has nanotechnology that connects to the cloud with artificial intelligence? Just a thought, just a thought. I mean, we have been living through some stuff where 70% of the world got deceived to receive the jab. Just a bioweapon, all right? And speaking of which, what reminded me about all this was the recent film called Final Days by Stu Peters, which highlights the crap we've been living through since 2020 with Operation Warp Speed and how 70% of the world got deceived to receive something, all right, which the former Prime Minister of Israel says is the gift of life, because mRNA on Moderna's website is called the software of life. Don't forget, your DNA is the platform like the computer, and the mRNA jab is the software, the gift of life. What kind of life are they talking about? I don't know, but we're going to find out pretty soon. All right. And notice, just recently, as a matter of fact, last night, I did see that Karen Kingston, which was featured on the film Final Days because of her work with the pharmaceutical industry and knowing a lot of the patents that were behind Operation Warp Speed, she was having a Twitter space conversation yesterday that I joined in on. All right. I'm not going to play it here because I'm probably going to be censored on YouTube, but I do have a link to the clip where you can hear me ask Karen Kingston 2 questions on the mRNA jab. All right. And let me tell you something. She pretty much just heard me ask 2 questions as to what is plausible because of all the patents that she has seen. And one of the concerning things is she says the 2 questions that I asked are plausible. And that should be concerning to anybody that listens to what I asked. All right. And you can see this clip with a couple added visuals, all right, at beingjustified.com/Karen. Let me go ahead and add that to the chat right now. beingjustified.com/Karen is where you can see our recent conversation that we had, along with some visuals. All I had is a chance to ask her 2 questions in regards to her lengthy work that she's done on the patents that has been, unfolding since Operation Warp Speed. And I asked her questions in regards to things being plausible according to the patent work. And she said, yeah, they're plausible. All right, so it should be concerning after you check it out. So I'm not going to play it here. I'll probably be censored. Either way, check it out at beingjustified.com/Karen. Her name is Karen Kingston. She's worked a lot of years, I think over 20 plus years in the pharmaceutical industry. And she has a lot of work that she's done on the patents that she's seen with the jab. So I asked her 2 questions. She said they're plausible. Check it out. It should be concerning. And I'm thankful that I didn't even get I didn't get the swab. I didn't get the jab. And I hope none of you guys listening got that crap. All right. And if you did, make sure you take some glutathione and just vitamin C. And man, this stuff is heavy, man. This stuff is heavy. So check it out. beingjustified.com/Karen. I asked her 2 questions. It's about 10 minutes long. It's pretty illuminating. All right. And I also go into what I've always been talking about here on the Watchman Report. So I hope you enjoy that. But let's go ahead and now proceed in regards to the final days. All right. The last days, the end of the world. All right. Don't forget, a lot of people call it the mark of the beast, like the Bible does. But no one is identifying who the beast is. And that was one of my gripes, okay, with the film from Stu Peters. The film is called Final Days. I would appreciate it if someone told me where the beast is. Where's the beast? Who is the beast? If the last day, a lot of people are saying we're in the last days are coming, but you need to identify the beast because he's the one that does a deal with Israel and he's the prince of the covenant and he confirms the covenant with Israel and he's the one that starts the last days, okay? That's who starts the last days, the beast. But I'm the only one here telling you that MBS is the beast. He's the prince of the covenant and he's the seventh king of Revelation 17. But aside from that, why do you think he's having all these conferences? In Saudi Arabia, I've already highlighted many times on the show here that Mohammed bin Salman has global artificial intelligence summits. He has global finance summits enabling a new global order, like New World Order. All right. And he also has global biotechnology summits because it's going to be the mark of Mohammed bin Salman. He is the beast. Biotechnology is technology within your biology, your body. All right. So the mark of the beast is going to be a digital ID and a digital currency. And that's why he has global biotechnology summits, global finance summits, global AI summits, and technology summits. Why else? Because he is the beast. All right. Come on, guys. Stop playing around, man. Listen, I'm proving all things here. And you want to see some creepy stuff? At his global AI summit, which global AI summit, as I just showed you, let me see here. AI summit equals 666. But let's take a look at some images from the last AI summit that he had. Look at this crazy looking satanic thing here. All right, what the heck is that? This is the opening to MBS's global AI summit. What the heck is this? What is this? All right. But I also want to show you what they're doing here with biotechnology via the jab, just a bioweapon. They're connecting you to something. All right. They're fusing your biology with technology. All right. If you have eyes to see, look at this freaking guy talking. He's touching two different pillars that turn into circuits. All right. This is some diabolical stuff that we're living. All right. This is crazy what we're living. All right. And this is not even the mark of the beast yet. All right, but the mark of Muhammad is coming. All right, 42 months after Mohammed bin Salman does the deal with Israel, they're going to kill him. And then the mark of the beast will be dispensed by the final pope, who is the false prophet. When we enter the kingdom of the beast, the one world government, religion, and currency in the right hand or forehead, that is coming. It will happen 42 months after MBS does the deal with Israel. Because I'm also commanded to rightly divide, by the way. I am rightly dividing the word of truth. All right. I'm telling you who the beast is. I'm telling you when he does the deal with Israel, the last 7 years begin. 42 months after he's killed, he's risen, then the kingdom of the beast for 42 months. All right. This is the crux of the matter. All right. When MBS, the beast, the prince of the covenant, does the deal with Israel, that's it. 7 years left. And in one fell swoop, he is going to fulfill two different scriptures, and he shall confirm the covenant with many. He is the beast. One of the many is going to be Israel, because Isaiah 28 says, we, Israel, have made a covenant with death, MBS, and with hell are we at agreement. It's coming. It's at the doors, by the way.